match number 58 of the Tata IPL 2024. It's coming down to the business end, and this team, the Royal Challengers Bangalore, facing the Punjab Kings. Should I still say an outside chance is there for the Punjab Kings? Rather, the Royal Challengers Bangalore are very much into the hunt. It's themselves who have to perform in the stadium, get 2 points every single game, and then see how the net run displays, everything goes out. But it's a cracking of a game at the iconic Dharamshala Stadium. I have Rohan with me. Rohan, are you nervous for today's game?
Nervous, excited, bit of mixed emotions, because as you said, the picture is Dharamshala brings out the best setting for a cricket match, and both teams are in pretty much the same boat, wanting a win. I mean, if you win, you have keeping your hopes alive, and a loss will pretty much seal your fate. But what a setting, man! I mean, Dharamshala is. I mean, Punjab have played a few games earlier at Mullanpur. This will make sure the other people in Dharamshala will also see the exciting IPL, and that's what they do every year, I think. So let's have some cracking game up in the hills.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a cracking contest. I'll not waste much of time. Let's start proceedings with the journey so far for both the teams. Starting with the home side, the Punjab Kings, they are currently in 8th spot with 8 points in the bag. They just have 3 games to go, Rohan, which takes them down to potentially 14 points. But that's not the point. The point is out here. RCB, RR, SRH. 3 big games, I must tell you. So what are your thoughts? Can Punjab make those unbelievable comebacks they have made at the Eden Gardens, they made at Narendra Modi Stadium? Can they do that in these 3 games? 3 back-to-back wins.
Mathematically, yes, but practically on field, I'm not sure if they'll be able to cross the line because that's been the nature of Punjab Kings. They're always like so near yet so far. That's kind of been their inherent nature. I really hope if you're a Punjab fan, they do make it. But looking at the games that they are in place, because RCB again they have nothing to lose. Yeah, mathematically even they have a chance of the playoff. But last 3 games they have been winning and on a high, basically with Will Jacks and Virat going well. So even the next couple of games at Rajasthan were at number 2, and Sunrisers are a gun team at home. So all are tough fixtures for them. As a Punjab fan, you may have a little less hopes, but practically, anything can happen in this game. So hope for the best for them.
Hope for the best. They have an outside chance for the Punjab Kings. We will see that. Going to their opponents, they have as well an outside chance, but comparatively from the Punjab fixtures, this is much of an easier fixture for the Royal Challenge Bangalore in terms of gaining points, especially today and the game against the Delhi Capitals. Though it's at Bengaluru, 2 back-to-back home games to complete their schedule, but especially Punjab and Delhi, they will fancy 4 points for the RCB boys.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, I feel against Punjab and Delhi, they should look for easy wins because the last game will be a cracker. I mean, irrespective whether there is a chance of a playoff or not, RCB CSK is always the humdinger of the contest. Everybody looks forward to the derby, as it's called, the Southern Derby. So exciting time if you're an RCB fan. There's nothing much to lose. Go, as they say, play bold. I think that's the time they express themselves, and bit too late in the tournament, but never late, as they say, the saying goes. But hope for the best for RCB fan too.
Absolutely, but you said that it's going to be a cracking game. Not if not making it to the playoffs, it's going to be a cracking one. Is it on the other end as well? Is that game potentially going to be a farewell as well? Because Chennai are missing a lot of bowlers, I must tell you.
But CSK do find ways to step up and deliver. That's been their key. I mean, they're not depending on one or two individuals like some of the teams that are at the bottom, like a Mumbai or even RCB. Punjab has been always helped by Shashank Singh or Ashutosh, getting them through. CSK have found various heroes to win for them, and I think there's a chance that Patirana, who is ruled out, they're getting Hazelwood for him. I think not a bad replacement, experienced
And a
guy.
Chris Jordan as well.
Chris Jordan, exactly. Another gun death bowler. Yeah, he can leak runs at the end, but if given a job of the defending in the last over, I think he can come through because of experience. Just like how a CSK player always does, the experience
Correct.
counts always. So I feel CSK has that little bit of edge coming into the playoffs. Always, I feel.
Okay, but the 3 games CSK has probably it's Gujarat Titans, Rajasthan Royals, and the Royal Challenge Bangalore. So what if they lose one out of the 2 games? So it's almost a potential decider between CSK and RCB.
Yeah, that will come to the net run rate and
Net run
stuff
rate.
like that. Yeah, and Chinnaswamy being a high scoring game, I think you can always make up that bit of gap that you will have. So if both teams have that potential chance to go through, I think chasing will be the order of the day as
The
both
toss
love
is
to go.
equally important than that day.
Definitely, yes. Toss will play a factor, and a bit of rain around, so dew may not be coming in such a factor. I feel rain, if it comes, Duckworth Lewis can also be another thing that teams will have to keep in mind. So let's see. Still a week to go. Anything can happen in this IPL.
Absolutely, definitely. Anything can happen in this IPL. Every single day, we're having different results, and the points table is going here and there. We're done with the schedules, and let's take a look into the pitch report of the Dharamshala Stadium. Here it is. It's an iconic venue, as we all say, Rohan, but it was just one game that was played here. Chennai defended. It's a day game, but now it's night game today. RCB versus Punjab Kings. Does Duke become a factor out here? Do we see a little bit of Dew here and there? Is chasing a thing out here? What's your take on Dharamshala Stadium?
Yeah, chasing will be the norm, I feel. But also, what happens up in the hills in the night time, the ball can move around a little bit. So if you keep your wickets in hand, only then the chasing will become beneficial for you. If not, you may lose a couple of early wickets, and that sets you back. But because of the impact player rule, teams sometimes have that chance to make a comeback. So toss will play a factor, but I think on the day, if you do well, because the pitch has been a bit slow. We saw the other day when Chennai bowled, Jaddu was
Yeah.
making it really talk, as we have seen him in the red ball cricket. He was bowling similar lines and getting a good grip. But night time, the pitch may not assist so much, but definitely will be on slightly slower side.
Okay, so you have given a say. A player like Mohammad Siraj, if they're bowling in the second innings with a new ball, or a Kagisha Rabada, will be licking their lips. We will see whatever happens, which team is batting first, which team is batting second. At 7 p.m. today, you will definitely get the toss update. We're done. Let's take a look into the key elements the teams have learned from the previous game. Here it is, starting with the Punjab Kings. They lost against the Chennai Super Kings, though in a day game, but their bowling proceedings was very good. Rahul Char, especially, he bowled well. Harshal Patel as well bowled really well. Got the big fish of Mahendra Singh Dhoni for his ball. Sam Curran's captaincy has impressed me more. I don't know what's wrong with Shikhar Dhawan. Has he sidelined himself by looking into the performance Sam Curran is putting into the team and the middle order once again in a run chase?
To start with, I think I'm really impressed with Rahul Char. He didn't start off the tournament so well, but I think his class has shown through, especially against Chennai. The way he bowled in that penultimate over to someone like MS Dhoni, I think that shows a bit of ticker in the lad to come through. Because of Char coming well, the spin department was lagging a little bit for Punjab. I think Harpreet Brar was the only warrior who was trying his best, but not as consistent. Rahul Char coming through has given him a good support. So it's really helped Punjab in terms of their bowling attack. Sam Karam, I'm really impressed with the kind of bowling changes he has done, the field settings. Yes,
Correct.
Shikhar's absence says a lot. I'm not sure what the future holds for him. If Sam Curran will be potentially pushed ahead
Retained.
in terms of the next auction retainers and etc. stuff there. But Curran, I think, has adapted to the management style what Punjab was sometimes lacking. As you said rightly there, he has been brave, which was missing in earlier Punjab captaincy. Like even Shikhar sometimes used to forget who a bowler was there, or his quota of overs was
Correct.
underutilized at times. So I think Sam has did a decent job. Mid order, I think over reliance on someone like a Shashank, Ashutosh to come through every time. We need to remember they are not as experienced. They're dealing with the goods, but on a big stage, will they able to sustain that pressure against a quality team? I think that will be a X factor for them. If they come through, it will be great. But if not, that will show some kind of a loophole that
Correct.
may have to be bridged. So I hope they click, but it's the top order that needs to fire in a place like Dharamshala, I feel, especially Johnny.
100%. Johnny Best or Prabhsimran Singh, they have to fire. Going to their opponents, which is Royal Challenge Bangalore at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. It's not possible for a side to keep restrict an opponent under 150. But the way Mohammad Siraj, the way Yash Dayal bowled, I'm very happy with Yash Dayal this season.
Yeah.
But the way those two bowled with the new ball completely set the tone with the wickets of Riddhiman Saha, Shuman Gill. Then with the bat, it was looking like we'll finish it off in 10 overs, RCB. The way Virat and Puff started, then it was RCB doing RCB things. And then Dinesh Karthik to the rescue, being the finisher, getting you over the line cool and calmly, and allowed all the RCB fans to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, someone like Siraj has always come of age. We have seen him with the new ball. He has picked up wickets previously in the power play. This season, that factor was missing for RCB. He was leaking a lot of runs and not consistent in terms of his line going sliding down the leg side or a bit too much of width to the batsman. But I think a place like Dharamshala can give him that little of assistance. If he balls in the right areas, he will get those edges like a test match length, which he loves to ball if he gets going. We know that once our Mia is on a roll, he can pick you two, three
Absolutely.
wickets and set the power play itself alight. So I hope someone like Siraj as well as Yash Dayal, he's been a bit of underrated. I feel he has swung the new ball. unlucky at times, not getting the rewards that he deserves, and even consistency, the kind of line he needs to ball, he kind of experiments at times or overdoes it. I think he's learned that bit from say someone like a Siraj can guide him through there. Coming to the openers, I think that's always been the strength of RCB. Faf has always been a guiding light for RCB at the top of the order, and Virat coming through. I think that's not just good news for RCB, but Team India going forward to the
Correct.
T20 World Cup.
Absolutely.
So Virat at form and the intensity. I know he's answering a lot of critics up in the com box. I think certain things can be answered with the bat. Just let it do the talking. I think he's such a great player. I don't think he needs to get into the war of words. Let the bat do the talking is what I'll feel for a Virat or even any of the Virat Kohli fans. Dinesh Karthik, I think, could be his last season. I think he wants to end it on a high. You never know. A good swan song
And he
finishing
wants
off.
to go back to the com box.
Yeah, that's his good place. I think he's entertaining everyone there, and his potential future also. But DK has done a good job. I mean, he was a bit inconsistent to begin with, but I think he found his mojo, you can say, along with a player like a Swapnil Singh coming through, who kind of was very fearless. I felt lots of experience in domestic cricket, but unsung. When those kind of people do well, that's what the motto of IPL is. End of the day, so not just your big stars coming through, but the little known domestic players do well. I think that's more heartening to any team.
Absolutely. You defined it fantastically. Thank you so much, Rohan, for the key learnings from the previous game. Let's straight away look into the top three players to watch out for. Here it is, the six players I have chosen. Johnny Best, as you rightly said, Shashank Singh and a Kagiso Rabada with the new ball. His counterpart is definitely a Mohammad Siraj. Rajat Patidar, who's plays spin well, might just have fancying himself against Harpreet Brar or Rahul Chahar. And Faf Duplessis. No mentions of Virat Kohli because these players don't need a mention. So, what's your take on these six players? Any other one you want to be added?
Nothing much to add, but I always feel Kagis or Abad against RCB has always been a wonderful performer. He gets those early wickets in the power play.
Correct.
Particularly someone like Virat likes to be aggressive against Kagiso and kind of plays one too many shots at times. So if he can control that aggression, that will help someone like Virat. So Duplessis can kind of calm him down rather than getting too excited. Rabada will be a huge factor for Punjab Kings, especially again, as I said, just like Siraj, Dharamshala does have a little bit of in it for the seamers. So both Siraj and Kagiso Rabada will be the pacers to watch out for in either teams. Patidar, he'll be a key player how to counter someone like a Rahul Chahar because he's a very good player of spin bowling. If he can play those big shots or get that momentum going, if the opener set the tone, I think that will be more beneficial for RCB. Johnny is someone I'll be keeping an eye on because he loves those pitches which have good true bounce rather than sticky surfaces. If Johnny gets going, I think a big score on cards again. Shashank Singh,
Okay.
I'm really impressed, man. One of the finds of the IPL. I know whatever happened in the auction was a bit of a drama there, but Shashank Singh, again, as I said, domestic players coming through and showing their worth. I think that makes the best results for any IPL.
The maturity is showing. Is he really a number four position player? I think he's been sent ahead too early against the new ball. The last time I saw 10 for 2 against CSK, he was sent in inside the power play. Is he that kind of player? I think he is good, well suited after the 10th over.
Uh, because you've seen him do well in the end overs, I think that may give that kind of a reason for anyone to think like that. But he has played a lot of cricket for Mumbai, Pondicherry, and there that's where he just Chhattisgarh. He bats a bit up in the order, and he's experienced playing. He's 30 odd, 32, 33,
Yeah.
I think. So he has seen a lot of conditions there. I think he knows to adapt also pretty well. I think that's what has shown in his maturity, how to adapt to conditions and then
Okay.
score later on. So I think Punjab have played a pretty smart trick, and good to see local players get the chance to move up the order, man.
Absolutely. So you nailed all the six players out here. We're done with the players to watch out for. Let's take a look at the top three batters in this game. Yeah, three battles I have chosen. Definitely, it's a Kagisa Rabada versus Virat Kohli, Rahul Chahar versus Rajat Patidar, and Mohammad Siraj versus Johnny Bairstow. Three big battles I have chosen. Which one are you choosing?
I think the first one, Virat Rabada, as I said, it kind of brings the best out of best from both the players. So it'll be a good contest to watch. I think whoever wins that first round kind of takes that momentum going into the power play onwards. I think that will set the tone. So both will be a good contest to watch for both of the players. Patidar and Rahul Chahar, because of his ability to play spin well, again, Patidar will be having a slight edge. But Rahul Chahar has come back into form. And we know he loves to experiment a little bit. And even he is
Yep,
kind of feisty character. He can get into that mode where he tries a little bit of variations and get
correct.
pumped up. So that'll be another good contest to watch. Johnny and Siraj, I think Miyabai has that little bit of edge over Johnny. But I'll
Absolutely.
add one more guy. I know because he's an ex Punjab player, Glenn Maxwell. Not set the
Versus,
IPL online, but you never know with that Mad Max how he's gonna come on day.
which is that one game where he's going to show the Mad Max show. I'm just
Yeah.
waiting. So we will see what comes. That's the reason why I've not considered him. We're done with the battles as well. Let's take a look at the predicted playing 11. Yet it is starting with the Punjab Kings unchanged 11 according to me. They're playing well. It's just that they did not have the best of the run chasers. Do you still stick to a Righty Roos or do you bring back Liam Livingston in the middle order?
Yeah, the only change I'll look at is maybe someone like a Liam Livingston for Rosu because he hasn't grabbed the opportunity that he has got. He has done just one game well, but not as consistent as Liam would do because even he gives you that bit of couple of overs option as well on a pitch like Dharamshala. The more the bowling options you have, will be good for someone like to Sam to rotate. One more guy, I don't know if he'll be in the scheme of things because he's a local lad from Himachal. Rishi Dhawan can be a good surprise choice if they want to bring him in because the experience he has and being a medium pacer to nibble a little bit of the
In
new
place of?
ball. Um, Maybe Harpreet Brar if they want to, because spin may not be such a factor at night time. But Harpreet Brar has done well. Someone like Rishi Dhawan can always be a
Correct.
factor that the opposition may not have considered so much. If so, if you can play that card, will be a good one. But I'm not sure if Punjab will play that bold one. But if they do, I'll be pretty pleased for that man because he has worked his backside off in domestic cricket, man.
Okay.
Rest of the answers, I think I'm pretty much agreeing with this.
Okay, you're agreeing a couple of changes here and there. We will see what Sam Curran does with the changes. Going to their opponents, RCB, unchanged 11. I'm very much impressed with how they have found out so late in the tournament, somebody like a Swapnil Singh. But yes, unchanged 11, unchanged top 6 as well, Rohan. But do you still stick to Glenn Maxwell?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, that guy, what we have seen in the World Cup that he did that game against Afghanistan on
We all want to see a knock similar to that.
maybe not a double hundred, but even a hundred will do is what I feel if you're a RCB
Even a
fan.
50 will do.
A 50 will do too, but in quick time, because you know someone like a Rahul Char will be the matchup that will be against him, or even Harpreet Brar is a very good record
Correct.
against Maxwell. But
Maxwell,
the
yep.
thing with Maxwell is his initial 5 to 10 balls. If he survives that and his head is clear, I think that's when the real Maxwell is on show, or the big show as we like to call him. The starting trouble, if he gets through, I'm pretty sure you can see a best of Maxi at Dharamshala. The
Okay,
rest
so
of them,
Bex
I
and
think
Maxi.
I'll agree with everyone.
And unchanged 11 as well for the Royal Challenge Bangalore. They are performing well. So many run of victories. So I think they will continue with the trend. We're done with the 11s. Let's take a look into the predictions time now. Match number 58, Rohan, Punjab versus RCB. You seem nervous, equally excited but for this game at the iconic Dharamshala Stadium. Let us know your predictions. What is your percentage?
See, I love to see RCB win, but Dharamshala is something that can suit a team like
Punjab?
Punjab who play that brand of cricket and they're used to the conditions, already having played a game there. Acclimatization will be a good thing for them too. RCB has just landed a couple of days ago only. But irrespective of that, I'd love to see RCB win. I know it will be a good contest, but I feel a chasing team will have a slightly advantage, more like a 55-45 in terms of Punjab. But personally, I'd love to see RCB win.
Okay, personally, RCB win. He hasn't given his percentage. I think the way he said
55-45.
55-45, there you go. 55-45 to the Royal Challenge Bangalore. Very honestly said. Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you to all the viewers who have watched this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Sit back and enjoy a cracking contest, mid-table contest. The team winning is still on the hunt. The team losing definitely out of the contest. Thank you so much and bye-bye.